Hello folks, and welcome back to the channel. So before we start, a few people on the Anglo-American build, on the Black Rifle Model Works group, etc., were kind of asking if I do update videos as I progress through the new Takom Apache D version. So it's not a build series. Essentially, when I get to what I consider to be sort of poignant parts of the build, I'll just do a quick bite-size update video, really. Some people will like it, some people have asked for it, other people not so much. And there was a comment on the Takom Apache Facebook group from someone who'd watched a review of the Red Fox cockpit set. Yeah, it wasn't a favorable review, put it that way. But that's one person out of the 400 odd people that have seen it. So there we go. It is what it is. Everyone's a critic. Anyway, we digress. So I've been working on the cockpit, as you can see. What a fantastic kit. Everything is engineered so well. Everything fits. It's just a joy to build. So the cockpit is actually finished. So we'll go through the various bits. So we'll start at the pilot's end. So as you can see, I've added all the Red Fox details, all the screens and buttons, instrument panels, etc. are all from the Red Fox set. In the set, you get two types of screen. You get the ones that are sort of live, if you like, and then there's sort of what they call black or switched off type screens. So we've got the control stick there, we've got a stick down here. The seats themselves, they're the kit seats. Now I didn't realize, because I can't find it anywhere in the instructions, that you've got seat belts, but you do. So they're the P belts, which I've added and obviously painted. Everything's put together. We've got this clear plastic sort of window in between the gunner and the pilot seat, and then into the gunner's section at the rear. Again, lovely detail with the Red Fox set. Very easy to use. Yeah, and it goes together really well. The fuse panel at the back, there is actually a lot more detail that's obscured, but I think, you know, the cockpit is looking bang on. If the rest of the kit goes together just as well as the cockpit, then that will be awesome. So I'm in two minds now what to do. I'm thinking what I might do, my sort of kryptonite, if you like, my nemesis, when it comes to aircraft, whether it be helicopters or fixed wing, is ordnance, and getting the ordnance looking decent. So I'm thinking I might do the ordnance now, so it's done, it's out the way, before I move on to the actual fuselage and everything else. Or maybe build the engines, do all the little bits, the chain gun, the engines, ordnance, do all that, and then literally I can work on the fuselage then. So on that note, what I have done is worked on one of the Hellfires. Now, Apaches are this kind of olive drab green, and although I'm going to weather mine quite heavily, it's quite boring. So I was looking at reference pictures, and I found the picture of the Hellfire. So this is the radar guided version, with the closed nose, and it had a white nose on it. So I thought, well, that adds some colour to what otherwise will be a very drab, literally drab model. So I've had a go. I masked off the stripes, did the white, did the olive drab, which will be the main colour for the helo anyway, which I used MiG 925 olive drab dark, which is what the instructions call out for, and it's pretty good. I like it. I've used it before. Yeah, so I literally sprayed it all, put a satin coat on it, and then I used a Flooring Models dark dirt wash, just to bring out some of the panel lines and demarcation between the nose and the stripes, etc. I like it. I know it won't be everyone's cup of tea, and they won't like the white tip, but I do. So I'm thinking of putting 4 of these on it, and 4 of the laser guided with the clear nose, clear lens at the front. So we'll see. All the fins are PE, so it took a little while for those to dry and set, but I think we're there now. I just need to be careful I don't knock those off, etc. But yeah, I quite like the way that's looking. So I'll probably work on the audience. I'll work on the ordnance and all the little ancillary bits before I move on to the actual fuselage itself. And hopefully we'll get there. So that's it really. As I say, bite-sized sort of update as where I'm at. If you haven't got one of these Takom Apaches, from what I've experienced so far, go and get one. They're awesome. They're so well engineered, so well made, detailed. Everything's good, which is an absolute joy after working on that Revell Tornado. But that's it, guys. So if you haven't joined the Anglo-American group build, all the links are in the description of this video. Go and join it. Join in the fun. There's over 80 people in there now. Yeah, and until next time, guys, stay safe. Happy hobbying. Bye-bye.